Come on, Lotro. Load, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Hi, everybody. It's Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to Adventures After Dark. My apologies for missing last week. I wanted to be here with you. I had some great stories to tell, and I'm not going to go into details for why I wasn't here, but let's just say that I'm feeling better tonight and don't expect to have similar problems. Anyway, yeah, just a great week in Lotro. We got a chance to do some more stuff on Wednesday. And, boy, what did we do? Roots of Fangorn again. And we reran the Forges of Isengard. And I think we're going to do an epic battle, but somebody wasn't ready, which is okay. I actually did something I don't do, I was going to say normally, but maybe I should say often enough. I noticed I was falling a little bit behind the group again. Everybody else was sort of 83rd, 84th level. So I hopped on the last couple of days and ran missions. I got a level up, and Zinger pointed me towards the this area. You know. Elder Slade, thank you. Thank you, dwarves, for reminding me where I was running missions. I came out to Elder Slade, and I don't know if it's specifically because I'm running a burglar, but they seem to be very well suited for burglars. A lot of them you can just sort of go stealth and run up to the boss you're supposed to kill and bypass all of his henchmen. And yeah, I'm able to get a lot of work done quickly out here. I frequently say that Lotro is a journey and not a destination. I certainly wouldn't encourage anybody to just run missions to level as quickly as you can. Like in this case, I just need to add a couple levels to make sure I'm staying up with my Wednesday night group. And it wasn't a bad way to get it done, so no regrets. But I'm done here for the day. And I've already done task item turn-ins too. So we're just going to head to South Bree, and I might start off with a little crafting tonight. I hope you all had a great week. You're ready for a big old weekend. We've had some crazy weather here. It got up to almost 90 degrees a few days ago, and then it was below freezing last night, and we've got a freeze warning for tonight. That sounds horrible. It's actually a very good thing. What that ends up doing, you get the bugs to hatch, and then all the early hatched insects die because of the freeze. So you end up with a much lower bug count the whole rest of the summer. And if you're a guy who spends time out at your local RC flying field, then that's just icing on the cake. So I welcome tonight's freeze. I don't have a garden. I don't have anything planted. And I will happily watch as many bugs die as nature decides to zap with the frost tonight. I am all set with beverage and snack. I am once again mixing bacon and cheddar Cheez-Its with dry roasted peanuts, because why not? Finding I like to keep a jar of dry roasted peanuts handy on the kitchen counter. If I'm just in a snacky mood and I want something and I'm not sure what I want. It's not the healthiest thing in the world, but I've certainly picked worse snacks before. And sometimes if I've just got a little bit of a craving, just a handful of dry roasted peanuts and I'm good for a while. So I've been pretty happy with that. So what was some of the fun stuff I wanted to tell you last week? I talked about some of it on my stream already on other nights on my personal channel. But I snuck out of work. I took Thursday and Friday off last week. And I didn't tell Mrs. M. Had I told Mrs. M that I was taking those days off, she would have planned them out for me at great length and told me exactly where she wanted me to be, what I needed to do for her, what I needed to pick up for her for food, where she wanted me to take her. And I thought, I really kind of need the time for myself. So um, I got up Thursday, took her to dialysis, picked her up at the usual time, and I just said, all right, well, I got to head out. I'll see you at lunch. And she's like, okay. And what did I do Thursday? Well, I went to the Furniture Mart and picked up a keyboard. That was one of the other fun things I was going to tell you guys about. And again, I'd mentioned this previously, so I apologize if you're hearing this again for the second or third time. This is my Logitech G413 keyboard. It's a great keyboard. It's a mechanical keyboard. It's got Logitech Romer G switches. I've had it for a while. And because I tend to snack while I'm gaming, this thing was disgusting. I mean, it's my keyboard, and even I was kind of grossed out with how disgusting it was. So I came up with a plan. I thought, you know what a good way to clean this would be? Is run it through the dishwasher, which is what I did. And I left it out to air dry. And I thought, you know, I'm going to need another keyboard, and if I ruin this by running it through the dishwasher, I'll be out of luck. So I went by one of the local electronic shops, and I found this little beauty. It's a HyperX Alloy Origin keyboard, RGB 10 keyless. This has linear red RGB switches. Great keyboard, all aluminum construction, really like it. And ironically, this is the worst time of year to use this keyboard because I actually found myself missing the 10 key number pad when I was trying to do my taxes and help my nephew with his taxes, and it's like there's no number pad. Otherwise, any other time of the year, the fact that it's 10 keyless would be a bonus. I've got a little extra desk space, and it's a great keyboard. I like the switches. I like the way it feels. It's not particularly noisy from a clicking standpoint, although it always sounds louder to me on the stream replay than it sounds when I'm listening live. Of course, I have sound muffling headphones on, so maybe I can't hear the clicking live as much as I can on the replay. Yeah, and I just noticed I don't have Lotro Stream up on my chatty window. Donnie checking in. Donnie's saying hello. Hello, Donnie. Egarther says, I think Edo hadn't done DOMT yet, so she couldn't do Hammer. That makes sense. Defensive Minas Tirith, it's a prereq to do Hammer. Yeah, we were going to do Hammer of the Underworld, which is a 6-man that has low requirements. And I think I'm in voice chat. I will double check that. I am not. I had pulled up Chatty and had not clicked myself into Lotro Stream, so that's just me not paying attention again. Fortunately, most of my friends are used to it and they're very patient. So I am in voice chat. Edo says, I haven't done that. No, Egarther. Edo. So I came here for a reason, and that was because I've got stuff to craft. So we'll start tonight with crafting. I did some cleanup. I cleaned up my bags, and I emptied out my mailbox earlier. And ran submissions, and so, yeah, I've been trying to behave myself. So that was one of the things I did Thursday. I went out and got the new keyboard so I could run the old keyboard through the dishwasher. And I like the new keyboard so much, I haven't plugged the old keyboard back in to make sure it still works, but I'm sure it's fine. If I thought there was a serious chance it could ruin the keyboard, I wouldn't have done it. But a lot of electronics you can run through a dishwasher, and as long as you let them dry properly, once you plug them back in, they'll be fine. Your mileage may vary, and please check with experts before performing such an action. Then what else did I do Thursday? I brought her lunch and then said, okay, well, I'll be back later. And I went and saw a movie Thursday afternoon, and that was nice. Went and saw Monkey Man, which is just kind of a John Wick clone action thriller. But it was a good excuse to go hang out and eat popcorn. The weather was really bad. It was blowing like 40, 45 mile an hour gusts here in Omaha. So there wasn't really anything I could do outside. It kind of ruled out golf and fishing and going to the RC flying field. But when spring hits here in Nebraska, my passions turned towards RC airplane stuff. And so one of the things I did Friday, I had a doctor's appointment Friday morning, so I got up and went to my doctor's appointment as scheduled. And again, didn't tell Mrs. M I was going to the office, but I didn't say I wasn't going to the office. So I went to my doctor's appointment, and I went and grabbed a Coke Zero at one of the convenience stores, and I waited for this place called The Drover to open. It's routinely rated the best steakhouse in the state of Nebraska, and it's about 2 blocks from my doctor's office. And on Friday afternoons, they have a whiskey marinated top sirloin lunch special with salad bar and your choice of sides. And the whiskey marinated steaks are terrific. And so I went and had that for lunch. And then after lunch, I went to the hobby store and I bought another plane because you can never have too many airplanes. But I wanted something I could get together quick and just get some easy stick time on, kind of get the rust knocked off. I didn't get a chance to fly much last year because once Mrs. M, we got her home, I mean, she's like having a second full-time job, although I'm very grateful to have her home. And she's doing well and responding well to physical therapy and couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier with the progress she's making. She's doing very well. So I keep telling her physical therapist I want her bench pressing her own weight and running a 5-minute mile. We've got a little work to do before she gets there, but it's good to have goals. And then I ran home, and we had been looking for another new apartment, and because of everything I've got going on at work, I decided I'd better just suck it up, and we're going to stay here for at least 6 more months. I signed a 1-year lease, and the place that we wanted to move to didn't have any units open like we need, so I figure once the fall rolls around, things will be a little quieter at work. We should be done with our big network refresh project, and I can try to schedule and move a few months ahead of time and not have to hurry up and rush through it. So we might do that next year sometime. We'll see. But after I got the lease signed and dropped off, I went out to the flying field, and then Mrs. M wanted to go out for Japanese food. So that's what I did last Friday. Unfortunately, I think because of an after effect of eating all of the movie theater butter flavored coconut oil, butter flavored coconut oil that was on my popcorn, I don't know that sitting here and streaming for several hours uninterrupted was going to be possible. I had several interruptions to my day on Friday prior to the stream being scheduled, and it was like I just don't want to have to stop in the middle of the stream and leave you guys sitting here for 10, 15, 20 minutes while I go take care of something. So I decided not to stream last week. That's the long and short of it. I didn't feel bad. Everything was fine. But it was just unfortunate that I felt like I may end up having to interrupt the stream at some point and didn't want to have to do that to y'all. So those were just a few fun things that happened last week. And yeah, other than that, it was a good week. And Mrs. M's enjoying the warmer weather and has felt like going out a lot more than she had previously. So that's all been good. Zinger says the mic can pick up a lot, especially during chair stream hypes. Exactly. Forbin Kid checking in. Freelancers here. So you're saying you were full of it? No, I was out of it. That was the problem. I was an empty vessel waiting to be filled again. But work's going good. Mrs. M's doing good. I'm just happy to be here with y'all, and yeah, we've been having some fun. Yo, SKDX Killer checking in. What's going on, man?
Just hanging out.
All right. We are live on Lotro stream, so please don't say anything about the mad crush on me that you have, or the fact that you want to be the next Mrs. Mustafa if the current one leaves me for some reason.
Oh,
So, got to keep that to yourself, otherwise it'll go public and you might be embarrassed. We'll give Nick a shout out. Freelancer says 1v1 me, Nick.
No.
I tied him once. Although I would certainly not hesitate to fully profess that Freelancer's far, far, far better at Rocket League than I am. And I actually did get beat once 1v1 by Epic Ogre, which was quite a surprise to everybody. So, yeah, Rocket League 1v1s can be surprising sometimes. We'll get a Dornell a shout out. And I met another Lotro streamer the other night. And I just want to make sure I get them shouted out. Old Man Glasses activate. Missany. So we are going to shout out Missany. One of the nice things about streaming Lotro is you get to meet some of the nicest people. And we love to support our fellow Lotro streamers. So if you're not following Dornell or SKDX Killer or Missany, correct that mistake, and we'll probably be shouting out more friends as the evening goes along. Not wanting to leave anybody out, but at the same time, nobody wants to sit here and read 45 shout-outs in a row. So we'll just keep the love flowing as the evening progresses here. We're just going to polish some red agates. Adornell says, "Oh, Missany, yes, she is lovely." Well, most of my days spent either working or taking care of Mrs. M. And then when I do finally get a chance to sit down, it's usually my streaming time. So I don't get as much opportunity to pop around and see all the other streamers as much as I'd like. But I do try to make some time to pop into other folks' streams and say hi and check out and see what's going on. I know we've shouted out the Jeff Pack and we shout out Potino Bowen regularly. My fellow Lotro stream team members like Egaladwin and Druid's Fire and Eldolith and the Red Baron and lots of great folks who stream Lotro. Well, on Tuesday night last week, I finally got a chance to try Enshrouded. And that was fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. That's a very pretty game. I got frustrated with it a couple of times, but that just makes me want to dig in my heels and try harder. Nick, how was your day today? Did you do anything fun?
You know, my friend we got some Mexican food and drinks, and then I came home, and here I am.
There you go. And speaking of awesome Lotro streamers, the Questing Dad is here. He is the loyal vassal and subject of the Questing Mom. Hopefully you guys had a great stream. Welcome, everybody.
Tough question. Well, yeah,
Antler's here too.
task
Hi,
items
Antler.
for a few days.
Did you get cleaned out?
No. You didn't see the note.
What about the Algreg?
No. Carryalls are broke.
Oh.
I can't get in my carryalls.
No, I did not see that note.
Oh. No crafting, no task item.
Did they say whether that was connected to the change that allows naming of the carryalls, or is it unrelated?
The note on the front end of the login doesn't go into that detail.
Ginger checking in. Hi,
Carryalls
Ginger.
have been temporarily disabled due to a bug. Crafting, task item, essence, tracery, and healer's carryall. These carryalls continue to craft and complete task quests. Oh, I can complete the task quest if I happen to select something that is in there. I would like to be able to open the carryall to find out if that thing is in there, but I guess I just have to try and cancel and try and cancel.
Apparently, carryalls previously set to auto-gather will continue to do so.
Yeah.
Walked for the Shire to Mordor in-game and was on a treadmill the whole time, nearly a 7-hour walk. Wow. That's impressive, Questing Dad. It was the Questing Dad's 1-year anniversary of streaming Lotro, and I think he did a special stream today. Hopefully that went well and you had fun.
I'd like to take that. My lower back is pretty good.
Well, congratulations on your 1-year streaming anniversary, Questing Dad. Very sore, but yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Fortunately, in the West Mnet, we're not getting reputation for task items. So I'm just doing them for the reps. And I know I've got a couple thousand punctured shields at carryall.
Where would we be without another several thousand punctured shields?
Exactly.
I actually think I maxed out on them.
Ah, Miss Annie's here. Hello. Hopefully you saw your shout out. It was super fun, the anniversary day. Great.
Interestingly, the housing carryall seems to work fine.
Ah, of course it does. I don't have any of those.
Yeah, the less useful it is, the more likely it is to still be functioning.
Task item.
Who needs tasks? Who needs crafting?
I have
You're banned for life?
4 crafting carryalls that are just... No, I'm sorry, 3 crafting carryalls that are dedicated to woodworker stuff.
It's an exciting opportunity for you to go get more task items.
Ah,
You can ride
One that
this
does
out.
hides and leathers. 3 that are just for
some-
scholars. 3 that are just for
Somebody,
cooks and farmers.
somebody in World Chat is reporting the junk carryall works. Yay!
Thank you.
I was tempted to get a junk carryall just to find out which things would actually end up in it.
Been there, done that. Was very disappointed in my purchase. Would not buy again.
Yep. Why I didn't.
It doesn't take jade gemstones. It doesn't take vendor fish. The only things that it takes are things that look like task items but aren't accepted at task boards, aka trophies.
That was enough for me to buy one.
Gorgeous fur, that kind of thing.
Mithril dust, ancient spearheads, all that crap doesn't go into the carryall.
That's because that's all good stuff. That ain't junk.
But just imagine, Ed, how much more often you'd be able to fish if all of those vendor fish went into a carryall.
Also true. They should just have a fish carry-all. I'd buy like 10 of them.
Maybe when they bring us another hobby.
Maybe.
Real
Third
soon.
quarter.
Now.
Called
Third
stomach.
quarter.
I've made tons of
say-
suggestions. I suggested lure making. I've suggested fly tying, saltwater fishing, fly fishing.
I'm sensing a common theme here.
Well, yeah, if the wind ever dies down, I'd actually like to go out and wet a line in Nebraska sometime. All my fishing's been in Middle Earth the last couple of years. So I know we've got a bunch of folks in chat. Looks like we've got a sizable enough group we could get in trouble on Gladden if anybody wants to join me. I will start sending out invites.
Oh, speaking on being on a treadmill while doing online stuff, we had a guy in a conference call this week at work who somehow he turned his video on, his camera on, while he was on the conference call, and he was on a treadmill.
Nice.
So the camera is bouncing around constantly, and it's a total distraction to everybody on the call. It's like, dude, shut it off. I mean, it could have been worse.
Yeah, I accidentally had the camera on. I joined a conference call on my company issued iPhone, and we were in the middle of doing some work in one of the switch closets, and I needed to run to the bathroom. So I'm in the men's room, and fortunately I left my phone on a shelf pointing up towards the ceiling, took care of what I needed to take care of, and as I was walking back from the men's room on the 8th floor or wherever I was to the focus room where I was planning on sitting in on the meeting, a bunch of people were texting me, "Earthquake, earthquake, turn off your camera, Ed." And I was like, oh, that could have been so much worse. So, yeah. All I did was show a shaky picture as I was walking back to the conference room. That's not the worst thing I could have done. So. Antler says task items are evil. Antler, you're banned for life. Just a Horse says nay.
You keep threatening that.
I know. I'm just a big softy.
He won't let me mod. He knows I'll bring the hammer.
All of my favorite mods are people who either don't show up or don't do anything while they are there.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. SKDX Killer. I think Ninth Pawn still has his mod sword, and I'm lucky if he pops into my channel once a month. He's good people, though. I wouldn't take his mod sword away. Well, let's see what kind of mischief we can get into.
Is Ingleforth
While the Grey Company
waiting
journeyed
for an
south
invite?
to the aid of our
Ingleforth is level
they came
15,
upon a
so I don't
Dunlending
believe so.
hag named Gwillian,
Oh,
called the
okay.
Old Woman of
Sorry,
the Mountain.
I didn't look at the level. I
She
just
sought
saw
to
that there
raise
was
an
a kin
army of
member
ancient
standing
evil
there.
to aid
Nope,
the White
that's
Man
okay.
against Rohan. It was our duty, Amlon's and mine, to keep her at bay.
See my title, Ed? Oh, I already poured it away. You want to tell us your title? Hopefully it's a fishing title. Those are the best titles. Like mine. Trout Master. Working on Darter Master.
Well, I won't mention my title.
My present title is boring.
Lake Master. Very nice. World Renowned.
Yeah, that one's a pretty impressive title as well.
World renowned.
Yeah.
Got it like times 65.
Ironically, the only thing between me and Elf Ambassador is I haven't finished rep with Rivendell. I got got the Maladrim and the Galadrim. I just haven't done Rivendell.
And I've probably got 5 tunes worth of Rivendell rep items.
Oh, I could go knock it out. It's not that big of a deal.
If I had known that they were going to make the change they made, I would have held on to all those items that I can now turn in for Algreg rep.
Wait, what? There's Algreg rep items?
Yeah.
Yep. In the last patch.
What are they?
There's supposedly 5 of them. I haven't taken a look yet.
Huh.
But they would be in that level range that was just considered vendor items before. Which I have sold.
Standing here waiting for Ceradan to start moving. You put the shield on Ceradan.
I was trying to click on you. I just saw that.
Well, we do need to protect him, after all.
Yeah.
It's my first time as fellowship
Doesn't make any
leader,
difference.
so you know, cut me some slack.
Good night, Ginger.
I was driving to lunch today and I turned to my coworker. I'm like, you know, it's a scary thought. What if someday I run into somebody on the road who's as sleep deprived as I am?
I'm still seeing a quest circle around Ceradan.
Well, the door's open, so
Yeah.
we're good to go.
Oh, does everybody have to click them? Or?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh no,
just
you're
one
not.
person.
Yeah, you're not set up now for me.
It should activate as soon as somebody clicks on him.
All I did.
Oh, Antler got Apprentice Angler. Nice.
That takes 15.
10.
so you know, I am not in tank.
This is just tier 1, right?
Yep.
So it's not a big deal.
That's one of them.
So I was in a... Sorry. I was in a fellowship earlier as a burglar, and somebody asked me, why aren't you burgling all these guys? There's a hunter. There's a hunter in the group. I know better.
Exactly. Glad you got to see it from the other side finally. Wow, I really do annoy the crap out of Ed.
Everybody. Tank. Healer. Fucking dog fell over and it slides back upright.
Good night, Ginger.
Take something else down to clear the shield.
No, I think it's just a time thing, isn't it?
Oh,
Kind of like the day we were earlier.
There they are.
Don't eat the stew.
Well, it's just Soylent Green.
And have you seen that there's a new animated Transformers feature? Film?
Oh yeah, I think so. They've got some
Opening song
A-listers.
is on the trailer.
What?
Start me up.
Oh, nice. Was that the one that's being voiced by a bunch of A-listers?
Yep.
I got my 17-year fireworks reward. Ooh, that's pretty.
Dragon.
Yeah. That's nice. And was that you who leveled Forbin Kid?
No,
Oh, okay. So somebody leveled while we were doing that.
was another kid.
Okay.
These crazy kids.
With their hair and their clothes. Oh, that's interesting. It says a bunch of us aren't eligible for rescue and Nurse Gashu.
Yeah, you have to do the collecting the rangers for the Grey Company in order to unlock that. And I don't believe I've done that.
I think I've done it. There's a way to tell easily. If you launch it and we find out who can't go, we'll know.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Okay.
Let's figure out what we can do.
Can do reactors.
I really need to do some quest cleanup on this character. I have no fewer than 8 different epic quests active right now. At various points in the epic quest line.
The important thing is that you got your No Place for Spoiled Pies complete.
I don't think I did that either.
Oh man!
So high.
There are some frameworks in the Epic system where it's common to have 3 or maybe even 4, but I get twitchy as soon as I have 3.
Well, two of those are epilogue, volume 2 epilogue, which don't really
Oh.
count.
Yeah. The Greyhammers.
For the Greyhammers!
So, just out of curiosity, who here's forgotten to complete that, and what's the highest level you've gotten for the Greyhammers later on?
You mean unexpectedly, like you're doing an instance and all of a sudden you see for the Greyhammers?
Yes.
Probably 130-ish.
Nice.
I want to say probably 119.
The time has come for the last assault upon the fortress of Dol
Probably
Guldur.
my
The fighting begins, even as a smaller
Master.
force enters the citadel in secret, prepared to face their final foe.
Oh,
Looks like we got room for a sixth if anybody wants to join, Zinger. Not that I want to call anybody Zinger out in particular, but Zinger.
funny, you went up to talk to that guy and he called you fresh.
Mm-hmm.
No, not bad.
Those dwarves, they just mumble. Can't tell what they're saying half the time.
You want it?
I guess we're free people.
Mm-hmm. Questing Dad, rest up, have a good night.
Walking to Mordor can be tiring.
Zinger's doing anniversary stuff on another
Just
server.
not just do that.
Well, you have to do it simply.
What he didn't admit to is that he did it all in a pair of the questing mom's shoes. He didn't seem all that hale to me.
Not once we stuck a bunch of arrows in.
Ponton Finberry checking in. Hello, Ponton. Salted caramel ice cream.
Rage Defiler.
If anybody has the dramatic defeat emote, try to time it for exactly the same time he does his dramatic defeat. That's a store-bought one.
Is it an area that he caps at that we can avoid?
Nope, nope. It's just part of the story that he does this very slow, exaggerated fall.
So it's his defeat, not ours.
Correct. But if you do it at the same time, it looks kind of funny.
Like you both ate the salmon mousse or something?
Something about the reaper. These windows aren't open.
Well done, everybody. That was tier 2.
Now you tell us.
Well, didn't seem like we were having much trouble with it. Singer says Mazog's trying to fake a soccer injury. He wants Browen to get red carded.
Or he thinks he's LeBron James.
That too.
Ooh.
Brigands and goblins lay siege to the great
There's
smears
this,
of Tuckborough.
NPC
Provisions
over
are
near the
running low,
Lath Bears,
and time
Beast
is
of
running
Baldem,
short.
his name is in here. They missed a chance, man. That guy should have an interior location. They should send you to here, in here, in here.
Well, maybe the next NPC will be Ma Belle.
I think they need to honor the movie.
I think we're still short a brawler, aren't we?
Well, we got
the
another.
brawler
Oh,
is the brawler is kind of short, yes.
but if you can't do Tuckborough without me, you've got real problems.
It's on tier 2. Besides, it's more fun with friends. We didn't want you to feel like we were leaving you out.
Gone into anti-exploit.
Everybody back away. See what happens. Okay.
Oh no, the boundary's been defeated.
Gotta keep going.
That's where you go for the guy who's digging, the guy who's setting stuff on fires around the corner.
We have both of them.
Okay.
Remember when I said this character was somewhat lacking? I just got Shire Goblin Slayer.
There you go. So I wanted to bring you through here so you could get caught up. Oh, we lost another bounder. hope.
What in the world?
Big Ed and I got a lot.
Yeah, the keg master, doesn't he have a AoE or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I even tried hide in plain sight to shake him and it didn't work. I failed. Do we have anybody with a res?
I think I just hit but I don't think
Get up Ed, and Ed's got a
I've got a racial.
res also.
Yeah.
it's one of those two.
I can just retreat if I need to.
No, I think
Thank you. Death count 1.
Ah, later than 9:30. That's now. Safe, you say? I don't know.
Staunch supposed to be better than pale. I've never seen staunch before.
I heard he would be healing everybody but me.
We get better.
20% better.
It is for me.
Get into the debuff.
We have two emissaries of war helping each other.
Do they have to be separated?
Would probably help, yeah.
He got the shield, but he isn't dead yet.
Once one of them is down, the other should go down like a
Corruption.
Well done, everybody. Antler's heading off. Antler, have a good night. Zinger says for an emissary of war, generally you'll want to stack up because it will drop a yellow area over a player, maybe the furthest player away, and it can mostly only be damaged in that circle.
No, I thought that's what that yellow circle was.
Okay. And now we know.
Today I learned.
Ito can't run Sark Vorn either.
Is it a discovery thing, or is it a not having before the shadows?
It's just a discovery thing.
Oh, well, it takes about like a minute to get up there. And there's a mustering horn. I can be up there in a few seconds.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We'll vendor stuff while we wait.
Yeah.
I'll get my Warg Slayer deed done.
Are you in Norcross,
I'll
and
help
is
you
it
find
lagging
something
like
for
hell
you.
for you?
It's not too bad.
I'm in Norcross and I'm fine.
Okay, well, when I logged in, I was in Norcross and I couldn't even move for like the first 2 minutes.
I'm not that close to Cliving, so it might be different right next to the city.
Alright, who wants a muster to Sarkaborn?
Me.
I'll take one. I don't know if I have been there before.
I haven't been there on this character.
I'll know when I see it.
Know it when I see it.
Been there in some other Edos, but not this one. It's a Gippio. Hello, Gippio.
Hi, Gipio.
Gipio? Does that mean us donuth?
Gipio might be checking in from work. He may not even be home yet.
Ooh, deep just completed.
If we do wish to run Ostenoth, I have high level. Never done it.
Well, Gipio is not logged in, so if he pops on, great. If not, we'll not worry about us tonight. I don't know that he was overly concerned about it, talking to him recently, so. I enjoy running it. I thought that was good content, and it's not seen that often, so. I sure didn't mind dusting it off and running it with y'all, but.
You should see some people running it because it's one of the ones that's needed for the scavenger hunt.
Okay. Alright, well my bags are sorted. I'm going to go run and grab a fresh soda while y'all finish up. I'll be right back. Chair, stream, hype, y'all. And I knocked my pop bottle over. Here we go. Nice. Singer got the toast emote and the worsted set in the same occurrence of doing the envelope quest.
Ooh, very nice.
Pine Leaf is wise when it comes to skirmishes. Tower says, Urim goodness. Long day. Hi, Tower.
Goodness.
It is now winding down. Yay.
Cleaning stuff for the weekend. Fun. Master of
People in
Dungeons
world-
says, welcome, Tower.
People are getting really wound up in world chat about the carry-alls. It's like, read the patch notes. Read the launcher.
Some people just don't read.
Before the fall of Cardolan, in the aftermath of
Master
the
of
war
Dungeons
with
is,
Angmar
I
and the
believe,
great
the
plague that
newest
followed,
addition to the stream team,
countless
right?
dead were laid to
Oh,
rest in
congratulations.
mass burials among the stones of a ruined temple of the Edan,
Welcome.
its
Oh,
name
that's-
of old forgotten. It came to be known as Sarkvorn, the Black Grave. And those centuries of abandonment, none save the most unwary or foolhardy ever dared approach it. But now, the Witch King of Angmar has returned to rouse the Barrow Whites from their slumber and summon forth an ancient evil thought banished long ago, the Grey Fear.
Tower says, oh, Sundays for shooty boats will start to get iffy for me soon. We will endeavor to persevere, Tower.
Great. DPS only crowd.
If I remember correctly, at tier 2, some of these mobs have stacking damage debuff, corruption I should say, the archers in particular, Pronto. Although, plague bearers are usually the first target.
No, retreating takes you back a whole 10 meters.
I retreated.
Yeah. So we're not locked out of battle.
Oh man, I got killed again right away.
I did too.
Oh no, don't die.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, on level tier 2, no healers, kind of,
I'm the healer.
by the way,
Yeah.
this is the easy part.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well,
Let's change the tier.
medium difficulty. The end boss is the real one.
Wrecked again, man.
Wow.
I have all of my defensive buffs on, and I'm in tank mode. And,
And quite poisons are stacked in there.
See, nothing to it.
Let me grab the light when it comes around. Because otherwise it summons
there's the light.
things.
See the
Okay, we killed 2 things in a row without me dying. I feel like we're doing better now.
I'm switching to blue line.
Let me grab the light. Or somebody else do it from range.
You brought a tree.
egg. Oh no.
We're not disappointed, we're just angry.
It's just pain because it calls things.
out.
Only we had a yellow bear to help.
Yes. Yeah, that's a quick count first.
Gotta pad the death count first. And Master of Dungeons is heading out. Thanks, Master. That tree just ran up and killed me while I was looking at chat.
He
I was
doesn't like your social interaction. Apparently.
Literally just standing there.
Oh. Can't attack. No.
Man, it's a good thing I'm not wearing socks. If I weren't barefoot, I'd already be lost on the death count.
Bring them closer to the start area.
Oh, our bear is on. Our bear is on fire. Well. Everything was damaged. Yeah.
The warriors are buffed up with damage reduction buffs, and the archers are buffed up with damage buffs.
My goodness.
You and me, archer, mano a mano.
Okay, which one of you guys thought this instance was a good idea? In Apex, we would call this blaming the jump master. Okay, now that the easy part is done.
Make sure we all enter at the same time. Yeah, there are some that spawn from proximity. As you walk by them, they go, "Hello."
My data pack says, did you hear about the carry-all not working? No, what's going on with that? That's crazy. Nobody said a word about it. It might have been mentioned once or twice.
Speaking of puddles.
And he does distributed damage.
The dead know only one thing, that it is better to be alive. You guys getting lag?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the stream buffering, you guys. The game looks like a slideshow right now.
This boss often lags horribly.
I'm fine. Got it. Drops those and I get like a half a second to get out of the way. Or, it's the lag.
Keep calm and blade and lag.
Don't worry, Farbin Kid's got this.
Are you guys locked out of the battle?
We can't retreat until the battle is over.
Oh, okay. I'll end it real quick here.
Turn around and shoot.
Any BD weren't?
He died with Autumn.
Yeah, you went down swinging. Nicely done.
My problem is I don't see the red puddles being dropped quick enough. spot here we have to hold up at?
That's a great question.
I don't want to go running in.
Yeah, just at the entrance to the little glade here.
Well, here. Now, what can we do?
Well, the worms all kind of pop at the same time and drop puddles. So if we can keep the worms together as much as possible, as opposed to aggroing them all over the place, then we'll get just a concentration of puddles to avoid. And then the main boss does a distributed damage attack. Although it seems to hit everybody regardless of where they are. But if too many people die, then the rest are going to get hit pretty hard.
Half my equipment's red. I've got to go repair. I'll be right back. I just noticed it.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
Something about those 11 deaths that just caused some equipment issues, I guess.
Yep.
Can I help you find something, friend?
785 silver to repair.
Better go catch a fish.
You're not wrong. Man, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, I think my car payment's due. I'd better go catch a couple of bluegill.
Pay off the mortgage.
I'm back.
Does anyone having issues with like trying to right click on your portrait? Because I've been having that issue lately.
I have not had any problems with that.
Issues like you don't get the context menu or what?
No, yeah, no context menu.
Leave instance and that type of stuff. Mine works.
And I tried moving it more to see if that does anything. No.
If you're running a skin, you could try disabling the skin. See if that makes any difference.
Yeah, let's try Nope, that didn't work.
Oh, we have 6 in the group now.
Yep, we added a zinger.
Oh, okay.
Is there a group damage reduction buff that we can put up when he's doing his distributed damage thing?
I put one up. If everybody was within a certain distance of me, I'd put up there.
Yeah, one of my bugs
Yeah, physical motivation, tactical motivation. Warding more. Control. I lost control.
I have
When they
rolled
pop,
up.
and they'll do the puddles. Got puddles.
Out of puddles,
And
out
I'm,
of puddles.
and I'm entangled.
The pull him.
Got out of it.
Also helps anybody who's got group blend. Throw that as often as you can.
Okay.
Puddle.
Oh, out of puddle. Get over. Come here.
And that's a wipe. You guys want to go do something easy like Dome of Stars instead?
I don't see that getting better.
Yeah.
I might have been kidding.
Everything's broken. I'm gonna go repair since I'm near the entrance.
My battle lore and warding lore now have a long cooldown. I don't think they used to. That I noticed.
Minutes?
Yeah, something like that. If you can't die and just reuse them.
No.
Can someone use the muster on really quick? I had to go repair.
Oh, you should just be able to
Oh.
enter back into the instance, yeah.
You should have a travel.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Hello, mine data pack.
Hey, no repair.
What was it, a couple of weeks ago we were running Silent Street and we were moving through it pretty well, and then we got wiped, and when we went back in we were locked out of the part of the instance we were working on. It was so demoralizing. It was like, okay, let's go ahead and just end the stream here. Hopefully we don't run into that tonight. We're all here. You guys want
one is just
a formal ready
kicking our
check?
butt.
Yeah, we're definitely getting our asses handed to us.
I'd be willing to try it at a level 1.
Well, no
You're
danger, no thrill. Okay, ready check.
Good night, Pontin.
Have a good one, Pontin. Hopefully that salted caramel ice cream doesn't give you weird dreams, Pontin. Okay, we're ready. Let's roll.
Ready, not willing, not able.
Yeah.
1 second.
Distributed
Interrupt
damage.
did not work at all.
No, it's a gray bar. You can't interrupt that. The rotting infestation one you can interrupt. That just increases your income damage. The distributed damage one.
All right.
Yay! Nice.
Nicely done.
Oof. Took a few beatings, but
I knew there was a reason I begged Zinger to join us.
That's the end
Please.
of the quest, or are we
Please,
going
Singer.
to don't carry on to that guy on the platform?
Hmm?
guy on the platform.
Oh, it does carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I can do the scholar buff here if we're all. Are we all here?
Looks like it.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. One. We need
We need grenades.
The holy hand grenade of
I
Antioch.
haven't been to Antioch lately.
I got coffee. It helps you run away faster.
I have feathers. I got combat speed.
What would we call a cross between Enchanted and Berber? A charger?
Bergam.
Snake bear. Even Sarah Oakheart could kite these shambling arms.
Crawler.
I know what that sound is.
Thank you, Zinger.
Oh,
get that one eye debuff, that means all the crawlers and arms are going to head towards you. The arms are easy to avoid.
Did Slave Cardalin Advanced complete?
The horn didn't work for Boromir. I don't know why. I think it'll work for me.
Thank you, Zinger.
Shoot.
We pull one of these lights without pulling all of them.
Oh, it's going to pull all of them,
Dang it.
and they drain power too, and try to summon things. I'll try to take them down as soon as possible. Does everybody remember this boss? Or has done this boss before?
Oh, I've never done it.
Oh. Okay, so people argue over whether to do the dog first or the main boss first. I usually see the dog done first, but once the dog is dead, she has some blight attacks that are big AoEs. When urns appear on the sides, we want to click on as many urns as possible, otherwise the blight does more damage. She'll also say you cannot escape death. That means you're going to drop a puddle. At higher tiers, I think the usual recommendation is to stack the puddles. Otherwise, this whole area will fill up with puddles. So if you get the eye, actually run over to where a puddle is and drop on top of it. And I think that's about it.
All right, let's go murder this dog.
I think I'll stay on the boss.
Okay? But yeah, we really need to get the urns, otherwise that blight is going to wipe us out.
Made it this far. But Sarkborn will not be a
Now,
part
do you
of
attack
this
the urn, or do you just
It will
select
be
them?
the end.
You just click on it. They appear on the sides and then you run through them. Somebody's going to drop a puzzle. That's what I have an eye. Try to stack them as much as possible. That's even before the urns. turns.
Shadows take you.
Oh, come on.
You cannot flee death. Bleed.
Oh man.
Despair.
I'll go grab a soda.
Shadows take you.
Right. Turns. What?
Interrupt.
Unknown.
Despair. You cannot flee death.
Right.
Shadows take you.
Zinger. 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 Just a horse's neigh. It's a good bit, just a horse. Keep it up. Zinger. Zinger.
Despair.
Zinger. Zinger.
Flee death.
Alpha.
Shadows take you. Freedom.
3,000.
Finally.
Yeah.
I never doubted him.
Healy Bear saves.
Alright, everybody buff up, and then we have to go do the second half of this dungeon, which is a lot harder.
Yeah, I mean, literally what you just said.
I can't touch it.
Yeah, I can't touch it either.
Oh, I think it's just lag. I don't know. Maybe the server was just like, everybody get away from Zinger's chest. He gets to loot it.
That's actually an upgrade for me.
Nice.
well, this one takes some splaining. So, the first phase, he periodically gets a corruption that does not only a reflect, but basically prevents him from taking damage. What you have to do is remove corruptions in order to get rid of that corruption, but there's 5 tiers of it. So we just stop attacking and remove corruptions. Then there are 6 clouds that come up, and it's a good idea to kill the clouds because if they get to him, they heal him and buff him. So it's not absolutely necessary to kill the clouds, but we should probably do that anyway. Then we go into phase 2. Phase 2, you'll get an eye on you every so often. Then after, I think, 8 seconds, it'll drop a puddle, and that puddle hurts a lot. So we want to make sure that we put the puddles like on the sides or in the corners or something. Don't put it in the middle of everybody. If you see that eye, run to a corner or a side or something. He will also summon waves of ads, a couple of waves of ads. And again, take out the plague bearers. And I think the next probably is either the warriors and the archers. But that's about it. So if you get on the second phase, the most important thing on the second phase, if you get the eye, run somewhere where you're going to drop a puddle that other people aren't going to get affected by. So corners or sides. And there's a lot of
other than that, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, yes. First phase, remove corruptions, kill clouds.
I could just go backstab him.
At last you arrive.
Not while he's waffling.
See you now, the fate that awaits those who defy me. Once I served the Ordainer, but no longer. I forsake my master of old, he who abandoned me to the enemy.
He goes, holy cow, I have to watch the VOD. Look at that death count. Yeah, it's been a little rough going here.
His kindness, the Witch King of Angmar has granted me his power.
Yeah, Sark Vorn on tier 2, 3 levels above my level, has not been a picnic.
In time they will all remember me, and the tales of old shall strike fear into their hearts.
I just know that me getting dropped like freshman calculus makes Freelancer happy, so I don't mind.
Shall flourish, and there I will sit in judgment evermore. The kingdom of the dead awaits you.
Fine. He does drop some puddles in phase 1. They're not nearly as damaging as the ones in phase 2. Tier 2, there's a fear. I forgot about that. Hey, stop attacking and remove corruptions.
Well, corruptions is an attack.
Well, it's probably not a very damaging attack, right? So that shouldn't hurt you too much. Forgot about that damn fear.
He's just kidding. Just kidding.
face plant, and now we have clouds to kill.
We'll stay on him.
Curse you.
Can't do anything to him while he's doing that.
Clouds.
I will not abandon this vessel. Not yet.
Before these clouds get closer. My DPS is not good. Thanks.
I take conscious.
They're resistant to.
They won't taunt. They it's like the critters in Belvedere. They're gonna head for their objective no matter what.
Oh, can we get them now?
Yep, back to plus. Now it's tank and spank until we go into phase 2.
Your
remember if there is a hope like tier 2. I know there is on tier 3. You might wipe out our hope at certain points if you probably want to reapply.
Yeah, I just put a hope.
Yeah, but if he wipes it, then it needs to be reapplied, and someone else could need to do it on cooldown.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go?
They got smacked hard.
We went to the winter retreat.
Yeah, the plague bearer smashed me up.
Yeah, there was so much chaos I couldn't even locate the plague bearer. I just got burned down by puddles. That was disappointing. I felt like we were pretty close on that one.
Now for the disappointing question. Do we restart the entire fight?
The opening dialogue is shortened, but we still have to go through both phases, yes.
All right, we're all here.
Kingdom of the dead awaits you.
I don't do a lot of damage to these clouds.
Guess you can't find the bat.
Okay, stop. Three more tears.
I will not abandon this vessel. Not yet. Slow down this tank and spank until we can get some more people back for phase 2.
think that fear is interrupted.
Oh, okay. Going to the center.
Let fear grip your heart. I see darkness Your fears shall be the end of you. I see darkness. Let fear grip your heart.
Oh, did Free get discoed or something? That's unfortunate.
Let fear grip your heart. Enough! You shall be mine. Hope will abandon you.
Be right back here.
Your fear shall be the end of you.
Total wipe. Bacchus checking in. Hi, Bacchus. Yeah, it's been entertaining.
Bacchus, do you remember when we ran Sarkborn Tier 2? And how well it went for us? This is about the same.
Yeah, Freelancer got disconnected. We got room for you, Bacchus. Hop on. Scipio's on, but he's in a private encounter.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Bacchus.
Good evening.
All I have is a level 120 Mallard Hunter, but I can't bring that one along.
We should probably have a group discussion. Do we want to keep beating our heads against the wall and finish this? Do we want to run it at tier 1? Do we want to call it a night? What are we thinking?
I think Tier 1 is definitely doable, but would have to start from the beginning, of course.
Of course. Or we could have Bacchus come in and we could try to finish it with an over-level hunter.
True, we could try it.
With bad gear.
Yeah, I mean, if we want over level, I could bring my 150 brawler.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Maybe
Revenge. Well, I'll be back in a minute.
All right. I think Forbin Kid's wondering why we didn't switch to tier 1 an hour ago.
My kettle just boiled. If you need one moment.
Ito, Zinger, sound off. What do you guys want to do?
I have literally never done Tier 2, so I'd kind of like just for the completionist aspect, just to come in with a higher level and just kick this guy's butt.
That's what I was thinking. Just bring the guys in.
All right. Bacchus is bringing in a 120. If you want to bring in your 150, let's just go ahead and pound this guy into the dirt. I'll bring my highest level character on Gladden. 79th level Berg.
Yeah, mine's.
Singer says, I'd say bring Bach in, see if it can be the extra muscle we need to finish it. And if not, we can reset tier 1 with Bach to help speed up.
That's pretty much what I was thinking as well. Yeah.
Well,
Try it with the higher ups, and then if it doesn't work, tier 1.
Well, those puddles in Phase 2 do a percentage of morale, so even high levels can have problems with it.
oh yeah.
Yeah, if you see that eye, get that puddle away. Otherwise, everybody's going to be running into it.
Hasn't finished loading.
I just sent you a tell. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to get you invited and it was saying you hadn't finished loading yet.
Yeah, bit of a loading screen.
So you need to spaz down. The invite was already coming. And we have a level...
What were the three ballots we got? It was a 50, 105, and a 120, wasn't it?
Correct.
Okay, I'll have a 105 available for when you guys get there.
Well, it has to be a character you don't know how to play, like a warden.
That would be one.
We need you to be our antler in this case, Bacchus.
I suppose I could fulfill that role if you really wanted me to.
No, I'm just jacking with you. Whatever you want to bring's fine.
Well, what would be... I don't want to load more map.
Bacchus, do you need a discovery for Sarkthorn?
I might. Let me just whisper it again.
Pretty cool outfit he drops in.
Why is it saying target marking? That's annoying. I'm trying to invite you, and the only thing that pulls up on the submenu is target marking.
That's weird.
Very weird. I don't already have you invited, do I? Oh, I need to boot Silcliffe. That's part of the problem. Silcliffe was still showing up as in the fellowship. There we go. I was trying to make you our 7th.
Get this one. I don't own the expansion for this. Let me see if I can buy it quickly. Do I have the Latra points in this account? 50. Probably not.
So you don't even have Cardalane, you don't have a character that's the right level, and you haven't been working on the naval battle at all?
No, not yet actually. I should do a bit of that today. I will need some Latra points.
I'm going to have Donnie call you and chew your butt. Donnie, Bacchus has been slacking. You need to give him an earful.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to play any of the shooty modes yesterday. I'll do so today. I've been working on the mission for the European destroyer captain.
Oh, okay. Well, when ship-to-ship combat finally gets added to Lotra, we are going to wreck it. We will be very good.
It'll probably work like War Steeds.
Probably.
Probably.
What happened? I don't know. I was just sailing my ship, and then the final boss from Nala Doom came and crushed my hull into pieces. Sank me.
This giant piston came down from the sky.
That does seem likely, yeah. Could see that.
There we go. I think I probably need to relog to activate this on my account.
Yeah.
Right, so let me do that quickly.
Yeah, I'd have a much better time getting through this with a flat line and an R99.
guys have a captain in the group?
Nope.
Nope.
No Tennille
So
either.
Maybe I'll Valar a captain, which can do a lot with the captain.
Does the Valar go to 100 or
Or 120.
various?
Say again, sorry?
Does the Valar take you to 100 or various levels?
There's different Valars. They start at 50, and they work their way up to 140. Is there a 150 or a 140 Valar?
There's a 140, yeah. And some of the Valars are upgrades, meaning you have to already be level 50 in order to use them, but they're cheaper.
I kind of want to download this game again to troll a server.
Egg, I will need a summon, please.
Okay. Let me...
Well, Mike, it's Middle Earth. There's always room for more trolls. You should come back.
No leafy feet seem so slow.
Now you know why I run with a pocket hunter all the time.
You'll need to be in the Fellowship.
I'm in the Fellowship.
He's Orisa.
Oh, wait, I'm not standing outside of Sarg Vorn.
Yeah, you switched characters also.
Oops. Someone else will have to do that. Or I'll have to make my way to Andrath.
Oh, wait,
Well, where's my travel window?
Yeah, if you're just going to spend Lotro points getting the region, you can just go ahead and Mithril coin yourself to the doorstep.
Can you actually get that? Don't think so.
Oh. You're asking the wrong guy about swift travel options.
to the gosh, what the heck is it called?
Well, I can make my way to Sark Vorn pretty quickly. Let me just.
It's the most populated server.
Arkenstone, isn't it?
Yeah, usually Arkenstone.
Arkenstone for the U.S. and Evernight for the EU.
Okay, no, there. I thought I was.
We're playing on Gladden tonight. There are no bad Lotro servers.
Yeah, but if you want the super populated one, it's Arkenstone.
Well, it's definitely the busiest as far as player versus monster player.
Yeah.
Orisa has gone link dead from your fellowship.
Alright. That's weird.
Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to take my medications.
Alright.
Break the lead.
Okay, almost there.
What level do you have to be to chat again in World Chat? I don't know.
It depends on your account status. If you're VIP, you can chat as soon as you're out of the intro. If you're premium, it's level 10, and if you're free to play, it's level 20.
Is premium just that you paid for 1 month, or they have your MasterCard or something?
Yeah.
No,
must have sub per
premium.
month.
Premium means you bought something for real money. It doesn't
Actually,
have
yeah,
to be a sub.
Oh.
It could be Lotro points, it could be a supporter pack, but it means you paid real money for something.
Or you got Lotro points from somebody else's stream and spent those Lotro points.
Yeah. But that's a very special case.
Well, the closest I've ever come, I've premium, but I'd actually gotten a gift card to GameStop and had picked up a Lotro point card with the free gift card. So my one caveat is I've never spent a nickel of my own money on Lotro in 17 years.
So you don't even get the experience boost, the blue bar on your experience.
Nope.
Nope. It's not like you need that. I mean, there's so much content, you overlevel so quickly in this game. Thank you for the summon egg.
Okay, I'm back.
Now we just need Egarther. Okay.
Oh, there we are. Stop.
What am I
don't know
at?
if I'll need it, but I
Death
can
count
buff up it.
19?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get
I
me
can
to
buff
at least
up before we start if we need it.
set the over-under to, what are you guys thinking, 24 before this is over? I think I got 5 more in me.
Lag's absolutely not a thing in this game. No.
Especially not on Gladden.
Are we ready?
Somewhat.
Yep, I'm ready when you guys are.
The kingdom of the dead awaits you.
Oh, I wasn't far enough forward. Alright, good luck, have fun.
Stop.
I was still eating food and looking at buffs. That pretty much sums up how my night's going.
Can we hit him again?
No, not yet. Need to remove corruptions and then kill the clouds.
Johnny.
Fear grip your heart.
Got one more tier of corruptions.
That should be that.
Curse you.
He fell down.
Up. Move reference. One more tier.
I will not abandon this vessel. Not yet. Enough! You shall be mine! No hope remains.
Oh.
Ads. Playfair's first.
I came back, I just died, and I'm not even in the fight. That's fantastic.
Wow.
I came back, I was low on health, and I had the purple eye. I'm like, oh crap, and I mean, I hadn't even touched my keyboard yet, and I dropped dead. That is hilarious. That sums up how my whole evening is gone, yeah.
Fawcett died today.
It'll add shortly.
I will feast upon your fear. I see darkness within you.
Revenge.
What is this? No, my lord, you cannot summon me.
And it's so digital.
We did it. We smacked them.
Man, of all the dumb things. It didn't occur to me that I needed to go further. I was just like, da 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 da. And all of a sudden the wall came up. I thought I was in. Oh well.
This is going to be amusing, but that was actually, I got an upgrade.
Nice.
I didn't have a pocket item, and now I do. It's a garbage pocket item, but it's a pocket item.
So we didn't all have to loot the chest here?
Nope.
No, it's one of those one-person loots and everybody gets one.
I'm still confused about those, but
It's
oh well,
inconsistent.
it's not a big deal.
It is very inconsistent.
You should check the chest anyway, just in case there's any Moria medallions in there.
I was complaining about this with Egg on Red Baron stream yesterday.
Color code the chest, and then I can ask what the color means.
Yeah. Or just auto loot everything.
What, the game and instance mechanics aren't consistent? That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Never heard of such a thing. All right, everybody, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'm definitely calling it a stream before that dude respawns and murders me a bunch more times. Aubrey, the weird one, is streaming. I will shout her out.
She's still streaming? Wow, she's been on a long time.
She goes crazy with her streams. Lots and lots of streams.
Potino Bowen is streaming. Lariana is streaming Lotro. Professor Teacher G, who streams Lotro, is not playing Lotro. She's streaming Valorant. Who else we got? Inspector Nestor streams Lotro, but he's playing Pokemon Scarlet. Busy Beth streams Lotro. She's doing Stream Raiders. And Sky to Powerlifters streaming Lotro. We have rated Sky before. We'll shout him out. Looks like that covered most of the folks on my list, except for the one that we're actually going to go raid. Our friend Celestia is streaming Elder Scrolls Online, but we are going to go stream our fellow Lotro streamer, French Girl Gaming. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. Tonight I was the nail.
Sometimes you're the wood.
Yeah, sometimes you're the wood. Anyway, my thanks to Edoranel, to Freelancer, to Bacchus, to Forbin Kid, to Egarther, to Zinger. Appreciate all you guys being here and suffering along with me through that. That was quite the ordeal. Anyway, thankfully Apex Legends has trained me to endure things like that. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will be on my channel tomorrow and Sunday. Come by and say hello. And just enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Spend time with friends, people you care about. I'll probably be hanging out with Mrs. Mustafa and cooking stuff she doesn't want to eat and listening to her complain about it. Looking forward to that.
Sounds like fun. Good night.
She was so appalled at the idea of me making spaghetti with Italian sausage and mushrooms for dinner that she took me out to Outback, and I got to eat an 11-ounce top sirloin instead. And she paid for it. Yeah.
Terrible. That sounds awful.
You cracked the code, huh?
Well, and she doesn't... I've mentioned it before, but Outback Steakhouse is like a restaurant she normally detests. And I always suggest it as the first restaurant, because then anything else I say after that will sound more appealing. So if I wanted to go to Red Robin and get a cheeseburger, I'd be like, hey, Pookie, what do you say we go to Outback? Outback, yuck. Well, I mean, we could go to Red Robin if you'd rather. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So, just part of that married psychology. You know, it's the little things like not letting your wife know you took a couple of days off just so you can screw around and not have to get a whole laundry list of honeydews. So, that's what keeps marriage interesting. Pro player tip there for you, Edo. Keep an eye on Lord Bobulus and make sure he's not running the same shenanigans behind your back. Anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. And did I not pop the raid?
No, you shouted out.
Oh, man. Oh, that's okay. She's worth shouting out as well. That's one of the reasons why I'm getting the hell off the stream, because I'm a little punchy right now, and I've got to be up in 4 hours. So let's try raiding French Girl Gaming. For one thing, when I was typing it in, I wasn't even sure I spelled French Girl Gaming right. I love the new keyboard, but my stupid headphone cable hangs right in front of it still, too. So let's go say hi to French Girl Gaming. Follow if you're not already following her. Subscribe, cheer, donate, put her in a higher tax bracket, and we'll see y'all later. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers, it. Have a good one.
Good night.
Regards to Mrs. A. Let me drop off. We'll see you again soon. Have a good night, Ed.
Good night.